By all accounts, Arc Raiders is nothing short of a complete smash hit of a video game. Everybody knows that. It's hard to disagree with the numbers. 400,000 concurrent players this weekend is ludicrous. But unfortunately for the developer, Embark Studios, it is not all sunshine and rainbows. They have come under a lot of scrutiny for their use of AI in the video game. Not just this, but they also came under fire for the finals a few years ago for this same topic. And if you haven't seen, this topic is, of course, the use of AI in the voice acting itself. Like anything else on the internet, this has caused a super stink, and people are very vocal about it. Even major outlets like Eurogamer citing Arc Raiders by Embark Studios' continued use of AI voice generation is a black mark against its reputation, docking it down to a 2 out of 5 star review, which I mean, that's just kind of ridiculous. I think everybody can agree on that one. Rather than a purely objective look at the video game as you would expect from an outlet like Eurogamer, this is much more of an ethical and moral battle. Are they in the right for this? Let's not beat around the bush. AI is scary, everybody knows it. How far is too far when it comes to gaming? Of course, Embark had to respond. They insist that there's absolutely no generative AI being used for the voice acting. The Arc Raiders design director said, "We hire and contract voice actors for it. It's part of their contract that we use AI for this purpose. That allows us to do things like our ping system, where it's capable of saying every single item name, every single location name, and compass directions." At the same time, the studio wants to emphasize that they do not use generative AI. I went ahead and went into both games and collected a few examples. Take a listen.
Enemy over there! Attack! Defend over here! There! Defend! Greatly appreciated.
Stitcher, here. Light ammo. Herbal bandage. Keeping an eye out, over here. Wait, I heard something from up there. Okay, let's group up. There.
And just to reiterate, these are voice actors that were paid for this position that consented to have their voice used in this text-to-speech AI model. So we know how they use it, but why would they use it? If they have voice actors, there's really no reason to use AI. Well, using text-to-speech in this way helps them scale. They have every name, every item, every location, every single possible combo available to them whenever they need. Rather than recording thousands of lines that is practically impossible, this text-to-speech fills in the repetitive and non-dramatic lines. With that being said, however, real actors are still used when it matters. During cutscenes, character chemistry, or major narrative moments, they are still using those real voice actor voices.
Let's do business.
Nobody's been bothering you?
Hey there. I'm busy, but help yourself.
Always nice to see a fresh face. If you're looking to blow some stuff up, I got you covered. Come on in.
From an operational standpoint, this is simply a practical workflow. Actors provide the voice, TTS generates the volume lines, and humans handle the critical story performances. Let's all take a second and zoom out and think of the bigger picture here. Back in 2023, Embark was using text-to-speech heavily for the finals. Some voice actors and critics flagged this. All contestants are AI text-to-speech, they admitted, but in the instances that they use text-to-speech, it is always based on a real human voice. Making games without actors is not their end goal. So, Arc Raiders isn't really that unique. It's continuing that same model, and it's arguably even more refined now, continuing to use voice actors for the more critical and story-driven moments. The question here, though, is does this model shift the entire industry's baseline? If a game studio of this size and this success level is using TTS plus voice actors in this way, will more follow, and will voice actors continue to get this same respect, or will this completely sideline them? Up until this point in the video, I have been doing my best to give you the honest facts and keep my opinion mostly out of it. Woo, woo, woo. That's an opinion warning. I'm going to go ahead and say what I think about this. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. Let me know in the comments, and I hope that you stick around and hear what I have to say. But if you don't stick around, make sure you get a like and sub before you leave. In my opinion, AI use in video games can get a whole lot worse than that. While this does qualify as AI uses in video games, this is a much more ethical use with a few caveats. On the pro side, actors are still being paid and we are providing source work. Human performance remains important in the narrative points and efficiently allows richer worlds at a lower cost, allowing them to focus on the things that actually make the game more playable. The cons, however, even when actors consent, the long-term usage of their voice via TTS raises questions. Residual scope and creative value. They could just never hire these people again and just continue to use their voices. Wouldn't be very cool, but they could do it. And to be honest, TTS still doesn't sound great. There are still moments without a doubt that you can tell are TTS and not human voices. Some of the lines even feel kind of lifeless. And the big worry here is the industry precedent. What does this mean for other companies? Are we going to start seeing AI in literally every single game voice acting wise? Because that's pretty scary. The bottom line here is that they still used AI, and I don't love that, but unfortunately with the world that we live in, that's going to be inevitable. So at least they're transparent about it, and at least they are still giving these voice actors some type of work. All right, well, that's enough yapping for me. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please like and sub. I spent a lot of time on this, and I'd really appreciate some feedback. Please drop a comment and let me know what you think. And even if you're pissed at me and don't want to buy the game because it has AI in it, that's cool too. Let me know. That's it. Peace.